Hello students, welcome to Vidya Mirad. I am back with integers for class 7 and today we are going to do exercise 1.3. So let us begin with question number 1. Now if you see in this question there are so many parts and here we need to be very careful with the minus sign. Okay, somewhere there is one minus sign, somewhere there are two minus signs, somewhere three. So based on that we will be doing each question taking care of the minus, and minus I have told you earlier also it is danger, you have to be careful in that. Now if you see number 1, 3 into minus 1, okay, 3 into 1 we will do, that is 3, and we will put a minus sign because plus minus is minus, or when there is one negative sign in the multiplication we will put minus sign. Second case, minus 1 multiplied by 225. Answer 1 into 225 is 225. Minus plus is again minus, we need to put the minus sign. Next, minus 21 multiplied by minus 30. Now here see there are two minus sign. So minus and minus will become plus. So my answer will come in the positive. That is 630. Same way, let's see the D part. Here also we will concentrate on the minus. There are two minus signs, so even if you know that there are even negatives, okay, like you have 2, you have 4, you have 6 or 8, like that, there are even negatives, their result will always come into the positive. And if there are odd negatives, there is odd negative means there is only one negative sign, then in that case your answer will also have the negative sign. Now let's see the D part. There are two negative signs, so negative and negative will become positive, or there are two negative numbers, so it is even, so even the result should become in positive. E part, anything multiplied to 0 is 0, so you can directly write 0. F part, it is minus 12 multiplied by minus 11 multiplied by 10. How many negatives are there? Just you can think it in your mind now, that there are two negatives, there are even numbers, so my answer should come into positive. G part, 9 into minus 3 into minus 6. Here also if you see there are two negatives, two are even numbers, so answer should come in positive. H part, C, minus 18 into minus 5 into minus 4. There are three negatives and 3 is a odd number. Whenever there is odd negatives are there, your answer will also come into negative. J part, minus 3 into minus 6 into minus 2 into minus 1. 4 negatives. 4 is an even number. Even number means my answer will come in positive. Question number 2, verify the following. You have left hand side and right hand side, so you need to solve taking care of the signs and the properties. You have 18 into in bracket 7 plus of minus 3. What is plus of minus 3? Minus 3. What is 7 minus 3? 4. So 18 multiplied by 4 is 72. Let's do the right hand side. It is 18 multiplied by 7, that is 126, and 18 multiplied by minus 3. 18 multiplied by minus 3 means my answer should be minus 54. Now another thing over here is there is plus also and there is minus also. Plus minus is always minus. So 126 minus 54, my answer comes to 72. In both the cases it is same, so I can say that my left hand side is equal to right hand side. Same way the B part, let's do that. Let us solve the left hand side. Minus 12 into minus 4 plus minus 6. So first let us solve the bracket. What is minus 4 plus minus 6? Now plus minus 6 is minus 6. So minus 4 minus 6. What is 6 plus 4? 10. And sign will be of minus. So minus 21 into minus 10. How many negatives? Two negatives. So negative, even negatives are positive. My answer comes to 210. Same way let's do the right hand side. Minus 21 into minus 4. Minus minus positive. So it is positive 84 plus minus 21 into minus 6. Again minus minus are two times. So it will be positive, that is 84 plus 126. You got answer as 210, which means your left hand side is equal to right hand side and hence verified. Question number 3. For any integer a, what is minus 1 multiplied by a equal to. So just write down into an equation form. It will be minus 1 multiplied by a. What is 1 into a? A. There is one negative, so that means your answer will be also negative. That will come as minus a. Second part, determine the integer whose product with minus 1 is 0. So that means we need to multiply and see with whom I will get my answer 0, but I need to multiply it with minus 1. So I have solved all the three parts. Minus 22 into minus 1 will be plus 22, 33 into minus 1 will be minus 37, and 0 into minus 1 is 0. So anything multiplied by 0 you will get 0. Hence the required answer is C part or the 0. Question number 4. Starting from minus 1 multiplied by 5. Write various products showing some patterns to show minus 1 into minus 1 is equal to 1. Now what we will do is we will multiply minus 1 with all the other numbers 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 and minus 1, because last pattern to show is minus 1. If you see in all the cases above results where we are multiplying with the positive numbers, your answer is coming as negative. But when I have multiplied minus 1 into minus 1, and my answer came to positive. Question number 5. Using the suitable properties, we need to solve these equations. So let us begin. Now here my idea is you should know the equation with the help of ABC formula. Now let us see, in the first case your A is 26, your B is minus 48 and your C is minus 36. Now which property is this? See what is common and what is used over here. If you see, there is multiplication also, there is plus also. So it means this is the distributive property of multiplication over addition. Both of them have minus 48. So I will take out minus 48 common, and inside the bracket it will come 26 plus of minus 36. And when I solve it, I will get answer as 480. B part. 8 into 53 into minus 125 is equal to 53 into 8 into minus 125. Why I did like this? I need to regroup it in such a manner that my answer should come in thousands or hundreds, or my calculations become easier. So here what I have done is, your A is 8, your B is 53, your C is 125. So I have taken as B common, B outside, multiply by, in the bracket I have taken 8 into 125, because when I solve this my calculation becomes easier. 8 into 125 is 1000. So simply if I multiply with 53, I will get the direct answer minus 53,000. Now if I make the pair as 8 into 53, I need to multiply and see. It is difficult. Then whatever answer comes, then I have to multiply that with 125. Again there will be lot of calculations. So we regroup this in a way such that our calculations becomes easier, and try to form in such a manner that you get zeros or hundreds or easy calculations. Okay. Next, 15 into minus 25 into minus 4 into minus 10. Now here there are 4 numbers and we need to regroup in such a manner that my calculations becomes easier. So now suppose I make a group 15 into 25, next group 4 into 10. 4 into 10 is easy only, no problems, 40. But 15 into 25 I need to multiply and see, and calculation might be difficult. So I will rechange the group. I will not accept this. Now I have taken 25 into 4. Now how to judge this? Just look at the ones place, okay, and try to multiply with the ones place. Now 25 into 4, ones place is 5, 5 4s are 20, I will get 0 at the end, okay. 15 into 25, 5 into 5, 25, I will get 5 at the end. So somewhere hit and trial method, you can use it in your mind to make your groups easier. So here I have made the pair minus 25 into minus 4. Minus and minus, 2 minus, even number means positive. So 25 into 4 is 100. Next is 15 into minus 10. There is only one minus, so my result will be also minus. 100 into minus 150 is equal to minus 15,000. Next case, minus 41 into 102. There is only two numbers. Now what to do in this? I will try to break 102 by writing 100 plus 2, which can be written, and if you see, this proves the property of distributive of multiplication over addition, where it is in a form of a multiply in bracket b plus c. When I open the bracket, it will become a multiply by b plus a multiply by c. Now solve it in the bracket and you will get the answer as minus 100 minus 82, which is equal to minus 4182. Take care of the minus sign. Next E part, they are saying 625 into minus 35 plus minus 625 into 65. Now here again this is distributive property of multiplication over addition. Now if you see over here, you have 625 as common in both the cases. So I can take it out 625 outside. Inside whatever is left, just write down. Now here you have minus 35 left. I have written minus 35 plus in bracket I have written minus 65. Here is the case problem. Why I did minus 65? Because in the second group there was minus 625. I took out only 625. Minus is still inside. So inside it will remain minus multiplied by 65, which is minus 65. So please take care. Okay, because one is positive, one is negative. So you need to take care of the minus sign. Now when you solve this, you got answer in the minus, that is 62,500. F part, 7 multiplied by 50 minus 2. Now here this is also distributive property of multiplication over addition. We name it like this, though there is a minus sign. We will solve it as per that rule. If you know, this becomes a multiplied by in bracket b minus c. So when I open the bracket, it will become a multiplied by b minus a multiplied by c. Solve it, you will get answer as 336. G part, minus 17 multiply minus 29. Now it can be written as 17 can be written as minus 17 and I need minus 29. How will I get 29? 29 is 30 minus 1. But I need minus 29, so I will write minus 30 plus 1 in order to get minus 29. Open the bracket, you will get minus 17 into minus 30 plus minus 17 into 1. That your answer comes to 493. Just take care of the minus sign. H part, minus 57 multiply minus 19 plus 57. Now here if you see, it is also incomplete. So I can rewrite this as 57 into 19 plus 57 into 1. Okay, because nothing is there, I can arrange it in a property manner. But you will be wondering why I have not put minus sign, because I will know that minus into minus is already plus. So I have removed the minus here itself. And my calculation has become easier. So I will write it as 57 can be take out common, inside will be left 19 plus 1. When I solve this, I get 1140. Question number 6. A certain freezing process requires that room temperature be lowered from 40 degrees Celsius at the rate of 5 degrees Celsius every hour. What will be the room temperature 10 hours after the process begins? So what is the beginning temperature? That is 40 degrees Celsius, and it should be reduced. So reduced means, or I will represent my answer as minus 5 degrees Celsius every hour. So after 1 hour, what will be the temperature? If I know the calculations, it will become 40 minus 1 multiplied by 5, that is hour. 1 is hour. For first hour multiplied by 5, it becomes 40 minus 5 and my answer comes to 35. But my question is, I want to know after 10 hours. So instead of 1, what will I now do? I will multiply 5 degrees with 10. So 40 minus 10 multiplied by 5, I will get 40 minus 50. And my answer will be minus 10. The bigger number is 50, it has minus sign. So I will put my answer as minus 10 degrees Celsius. Question number 7. In a class test containing 10 questions, 5 marks are awarded for every correct answers and minus 2 marks for every incorrect answers and 0 for not attempting any question. So we need to remember this. For all the correct answers we will be using 5 marks, and for all the incorrect answers we will be deducting minus 2, and for that we should know how many correct questions are there and how many incorrect answers are there. So let's see. First part, Mohan gets 4 correct and 6 incorrect. Now that means 4 correct means 4 will be multiplied by 5 because 5 is the marks given for the correct answer. That means he got 20 marks. And 6 incorrect. So 6 will be multiplied by minus 2 because minus 2 should be given to all the incorrect answers. So 6 multiplied by minus 2, that comes to minus 12. So what is the total marks? He got corrected 10 and incorrect minus 12. So that answer total marks comes out to be 8. Now second part they are saying Reshma gets 5 correct answers and 5 incorrect answer. What is her score? Let us see. Now 5 will be multiplied by 5 because 5 are the correct answers and 5 marks are given for the correct answers. So 5 into 5 is 25. Marks awarded for 5 incorrect answers, that is minus 2. So 5 multiplied by minus 2 is minus 10. So total marks obtained will be 15 because 25 minus 10 is equal to 15. Third part, Hina gets 2 correct and 5 incorrect answers out of 7 questions she attempts. What is her score? That means, see here, in this Hina has attempted only 7 questions. She has not done 3 questions. Total were 10 questions. Out of 10 she has done only 7 questions. 3 questions she has not attempted, and for not attempted it is told we will give 0 marks. So let us see how we are going to do this. Now there are only 2 correct answers for Hina. So 2 multiplied by 5 is 10, and 5 incorrect answers. 5 multiplied by minus 2, which is minus 10, and 3 questions she has not done. So 3 multiplied by 0 will be 0. So what are the marks awarded for her? 10 minus 10 plus 0, which is 0. So Hina got 0 marks at the end. Question number 8. A cement company earns a profit of rupees 8 per bag of white cement sold and a loss of rupees 5 per bag of grey cement sold. So we should know what is the price. First we will mention the price. White cement bag sold is actually it is at the profit. So we will mention it plus 8 or only 8, and your grey cement bag are sold under loss. So it will be mentioned with minus 5. Now the A part, it states that a company sells 3000 bags of white cement and sold 5000 bags of grey cement. So let us see, when they sold it for 3000, it will be, the price was 8. So 8 multiplied by 3000, you got 24,000. But when he sold grey cement bags, that is sold at minus 5 rupees. So minus 5 multiplied by 5000, that gives you minus 25,000. If you see your cement bags, white cement bags and grey cement bag, both the difference is minus 1000. So he suffered a loss of 1000 rupees. B part. What is the number of white cement bag it must sell to have neither profit nor loss if the grey bag sold at 6400 bags? So let us see. The selling price of grey bags were minus 5. Okay, that grey bags are sold at minus 5. Multiply by 6400 bags, you got answer as minus 32,000. So in the case where there should not be any profit or loss, that means your white bags should also be sold at 32,000. And what is the price of white bags? 8. Now let us see how many bags were sold, should be sold in order to cover up this profit or loss. Total price, that is 32,000, we know that, and price per unit is 8 rupees, that comes to 4,000. So actually, in order to have the situation of no profit or no loss, the white cement bags should be 4,000. 4,000 bags should be sold. Ninth question, if you see there are blanks over here and we need to fill those blanks to get our right hand side answer. In the first case you have minus 3 multiply dash is equal to 27. We know 3 table, I know it will come as 9. But we need to take care whether it will be plus 9 or it will be minus 9. In my answer there is plus, which means my minus cannot be an odd number or a one number. I should have two negatives to make it positive. That means I will multiply 9 with minus. So it should be minus 9. Okay, please be careful in this. B part. 5 multiplied by dash is equal to minus 35. Now 5 7s are 35, I know that. But I need minus 35 and 5 is already positive. It means I will be multiplying it with minus 7. Third case. Dash into minus 8 is equal to minus 56. Now what is multiplied by 8 to get 56? 7. 7 8s are 56. But whether I should do plus 7 or minus 7. If I do plus 7, that means 7 multiplied by minus 8, I will get minus 56, which is my required answer. But if in case I thought I should do minus 7, then it will be minus 7 multiplied by minus 8. Minus minus will become plus and my answer will come as plus 56, which will be wrong. So that means I need to have only one negative in the case of to get minus 56. So it should be multiplied only with 7. Last D part, dash into minus 12 is equal to 132. Now 132, see the answer, positive. Positive means there should be two negatives in my answer. One is already there. So another number will also be multiplied by negative, because negative is positive. So it will be multiplied by minus 11. With this, children, we finished off this exercise 1.3. I hope you have all understood, and very soon I will come with the next exercise. Till then, please go through this, do plenty of questions, do lots of exercises, and see the videos of the integers which is already uploaded, so that you understand what is plus minus and minus plus, though I have explained it here also. See you soon, children. Till then, goodbye.